आप देख रहे हैं टीएन स्पोर्ट्स की पेशकश बीन काउंटर्स एनालाइजिंग क्रिकेट। मैं हूं आपको होस्ट तनवीर अब्बास और हमेशा की तरह मुझे ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं नादिर ईरानी। अस्सलाम वालेकुम नादिर।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम।
आज के शो में हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं इंडिया के स्क्वाड और इस शो के लिए हमने स्पेशली अपने एक दोस्त को इनवाइट किया है जो कि इंडियन ओरिजिन के हैं, मेरे साथ यहाँ पे क्रिकेट भी खेलते हैं। नाम है उनका सिरनी। और Sirni, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Tanvi. Thank you, Nadir.
Welcome, Sirni.
I'm excited to be part of the show.
All right, we are excited to have you. We are hoping you will give us some good insight perspective of the Indian team, which looks really strong and formidable.
I hope so.
At home.
At home, so right?
Before we go and look at the squad, Sirni, do you think India has extra pressure in this World Cup to perform? They haven't won anything for a long time. They are playing in front of home crowd and the expectations are too high.
You're absolutely right, Tanvir. If you look at it, India has been losing the games in the semifinals. They always look great, and they are almost seem like they are the favorites to win the World Cup. Even last year's last World Cup in England, and you and me had been to England. We thought India is one of the favorites, but you know what happened there. So they are almost becoming, they are almost choking in the main semi-finals and the knockoff games. And now if the game is in India, the pressure is absolutely too high. So the team is good now, and now the expectations are sky high, and let's see what happens.
So I tell you the reason, because India starts all these World Cup matches so nice, so well, so strong, because they always play first game against Pakistan. So they always win. Now the first game is again, and I'm telling you, it is a good omen for India. They are playing the first game against Australia, and if they lose, I think it's good for India to lose that game and then go and win. I'm just being very honest with you.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, you also want to start off with a winning momentum as well. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
I see your point. Yeah.
Second game में जीत लेना सिर्नी कोई बात
नहीं. Of course. Yeah.
All right. So let me share the squad here first, and then we'll talk about this squad. So this is India's squad for the ODI World Cup. I'll go through the squad first, and then we can talk about individual players, performance, combinations, whatever. So openers, we have Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill, pretty much settled, even though there are other openers in the side, like Ishan Kishan and KL Rao, but they will most likely play in the middle order. Then you have Shreyas Iyer, Surya Kumar Yadav, Virat Kohli, of course. All-rounders, Hardik Pandya, Ravichandran Ashwin, Ravindra Jadeja, Shardul Thakur. In fast medium bowlers, you have Jasprit Bumrah, who is back from injury, performing very well. Mohammad Shami, who being a very good bowler, still cannot get into the playing 11. That is the quality of fast bowling. And Mohammad Siraj. And spinners, of course, Kuldeep Yadav. I thought, it's difficult to get everybody in a squad of 15 because India has so many other good players. But two names I listed were Sanju Samson and Yuzvendra Chahal.
Absolutely, Tanvir. These two players must be really disappointed to have missed out. Quality players, and Chahal particularly is a leg spinner and top-notch player, but he had to miss out because India also is looking for some amount of batting as well.
Exactly.
So they need Kuldeep Yadav. While he's not a great bat, but he's a better batsman than Chahal. And we have good bowling unit here. Sanju Samson.
And that's why you exact sense. Sorry, go ahead, Srini.
Yeah, Sanju Samson again is very unfortunate. He's one of my favorite players, and I was hoping that he will make it, but things did not align for him. Whenever he was given chances, or in his limited chances, he was not able to make an impact where he scores 100, and selectors have no choice but to pick him. But hopefully, he'll get his chances in the future. So both of them must be really disappointed to have missed out.
Absolutely.
Unfortunate. because of Sanju also, because you also have like two wicket keeper already in the squad, right? So even Sanju's additional skills of his wicket keeping did not help him because Ishan Kishan and Rahul are already there as a keeper, right?
Absolutely,
Otherwise, he could
you're
have
right.
chance to be in the 15 squad.
Absolutely,
And
you're
Chahal,
right, Naveen.
I
I think Chahal, yeah, Chahal, I think it's absolutely missed out because of his probably batting, and Ashwin got the edge this time.
Correct, correct.
I also like Sanju Samson very much, but his issue is consistency.
You're
That
right.
he, in some innings, he plays like an amazing inning, and then he would get out cheaply in next few games. So, that's probably the reason India probably went with consistent players, and
Yep,
they have a very strong 15.
yep.
What do you say about the openers and middle orders?
So, Tanvir, if you look at it, the openers, Rohit Sharma, he was going through some lean phase last 1 year. But the good thing is he has got his form back. Each of the players, Shubman Gill, he's having a purple patch last 1 year. He's having an amazing run. I think Nadir also mentioned when we were just chatting that he might become the player of the tournament. He's playing at that level.
Mhm.
Yep.
So openers, I think India have a solid opening, and middle order. We have Kohli. Top
Mhm.
three are absolutely they pick themselves up, and KL Rahul is going to be there. The I think the selectors will have a little bit of a choice to make with Shreyas Iyer slash Surya Kumar Yadav. I think it depends on both are quality players and both are one of my favorite players. Shreyas Iyer, he is a very good spin play. He plays spin really good.
That's one.
He and KL Rahul are the two players in Indian team who can negotiate the top-notch spinners. Pakistan, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, all the teams in this World Cup, they have top-notch spinners. If we lose couple of wickets in the couple of early wickets, and when spinners come into the play, I think you need Shreyas Iyer and KL Rahul to stabilize the team at that point. So
Probably you do.
yeah, Shreyas Iyer might have an edge at that point. But we'll talk about Surya Kumar Yadav. He can bring that X factor, which India needs it because all the top five players they play at a certain level, maybe 120 strike rate maybe, and you
Mhm.
have one player who can hit at 50 runs in 25 balls and make change the complexion of the
Change the
game.
complexion of the whole
He's
game.
a game
Absolutely,
changer. He's a match winner. I mean, he's like the South African ABD, right? De Villiers, right?
absolutely.
That
He
kind of
is,
player.
yes.
He is that. But I
Yeah.
was surprised to learn. I did not realize that Pakistan has the top-notch spinner. So thanks for bringing it to my attention. I don't think so. We have a top-notch spinner.
I was actually going
Honestly,
to say, don't count
uh,
Pakistan in top-notch spinners, man.
I
You
don't
have
count them
Shadab.
out.
Shadab is
No,
there. Shadab is there, and maybe he's having a little bit of out of form now. But big games he performs. I've seen
I
him
hope
perform,
so.
and yeah,
I hope so,
I hope
man.
so.
Big game. 14th October is the biggest game. I hope so, man. So let's
Let me ask
okay.
one question, Nadir,
Okay,
before I forget. About
sure.
KL Rahul. Okay, there was a lot of almost every media which I heard were against KL Rahul coming back into the side. Why he's being pushed into the side when we have so many other players? But what is your opinion? Like KL Rahul gave everybody a shut up call for sure. But
absolutely.
what was your impression when he was brought into the Asia Cup?
So I'll be very fair. Even I was not very happy that KL Rahul was picked because he was out of the he was not playing for a very long time,
Mhm.
and then suddenly he gets well, and then he's not available for first initial few games in Asian games,
Exactly.
and then it
Mhm.
almost seemed like he was getting some preferential treatment. And when you know that
Right.
Sanju Samson, my favorite player, was sitting out, I didn't really like that aspect of it. Why a player just walks into the team? But as you said, he shut everyone up with his excellent performance, and now I really feel that maybe selectors knew something which rest of the world didn't know about it.
Yeah, that happens a lot with everybody. I personally with KL Rahul, I was also very surprised that why he is being rushed into the side when you have so many other players. But there are other players as well who we talk about all the time that why they don't get opportunity and this and that, and when they do, they don't perform. So
Yeah,
you feel like, okay, maybe the selectors do know more than us, obviously, which is why they pick or don't pick somebody. But
that's right. Yeah.
yeah, just wanted to put that. Now, sorry, I interrupted you
No,
there.
no, so no, no. So just go with the team combinations. Really easy.
The first game is in Chennai, and we know that
Okay,
Chennai is known for spinner-friendly wicket. And Nadir, I think to
Okay.
your question, we need to pick. I know Ravi Shastri, in at least he says horses for courses. I think we
Mm-hmm.
need to think about what is the team which can defeat Australia. I think that is what I at least if I'm the coach or captain, I'll be thinking. I think seven players pick
right.
themselves, right? I think we know like Rohit Sharma, Shubman Gill, I think Kohli, KL Rahul. Then it is going to be Shreyas Iyer slash Sky. We'll talk about it. Whom I personally
Mm-hmm.
feel we should be picked up. Then from the bowling point of view, I think Nadir, you asked about whether we need three pacers or what is the best combination for bowling. In my opinion, because it is Chennai, I would pick Jasprit Bumrah and I would pick Mohammad Siraj, and then we have Hardik Pandya as a third seamer. Then I will go with
Correct.
Ashwin. It is his home ground and he's a home boy, and he will and a lot of left-handers in Australia, and
Australia.
off spinner will be really really threatening for Australia. I think Ashwin should be there, and that's about it, right? And Kuldeep Yadav picks himself. Kuldeep
Of
Yadav,
course, and
Ravi
Jadeja.
Ashwin, and Jadeja is definitely there.
Jadeja is there,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
So
Jadeja would be there.
between Shreyas and Sky, because in Nadir and Tanvir, you correct me here. Australia are not known to have a lot of compared to other teams. They don't have that level of spin attack. If I
Agree.
Probably Zampa is there, but yeah, he's
No,
not
his
the
specialty
quality
is
that you would
Zampa.
have in
Yeah,
Afghanistan or yeah,
right.
exactly.
Africa
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sky plays pace really well. All the pace bowlers, he lines them up. It's not that he doesn't play spin bad. In IPL he has
Hmm?
played spin also really well. But if I have to pick for pace bowling in Chennai, I would go with Surya Kumar Yadav for the first game, and unfortunately I would sit Shreyas Iyer out. I think that will be my
Okay.
playing level.
Yeah. When in one of our games, another Indian friend of mine asked me who I would pick between Sharia Iyer and Surya Kumar Yadav, and to him I said that I will pick Sharia Iyer because he's more reliable. But later on, I thought about it, and I thought, no, maybe Sky brings a very different kind of batting to the Indian top order, because you have some very good batsmen up there. You don't need another pure batsman. You probably need somebody who
Exactly.
can accelerate
Who
this
can?
strike rate.
Exactly.
So it's
Yep.
probably Sky would get preference over Sharia Sire in most of the games.
Yeah, Tanvi, you
And
are
I
absolutely
will
right.
not drop him. I will not drop from my team, Sky. Honestly, I will not drop him.
Oh, you would drop him?
I will not. I will never drop him. I
Oh,
will
you will
never
not
drop
No,
him.
drop him. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he will never drop it.
I
Yeah.
will never
No,
drop him.
you're right. I know that's the one school of thought. Maybe he's the guy who may not perform in the league matches, but come semi-final and final, we need
Exactly.
that one
Well,
player who's going
one
to
player.
get you that. We need that one player. And Nadir, I agree with you,
Exactly.
right? If you look at it, he's a player who can be a finisher, because if you look at the Indian squad, Hardik Pandya used to be really play aggressive role. Now he has mellowed a bit after he became
Mhm.
the IPL captain. The kind of batting he does, he becomes more stable. He accumulates in the initial 30-40 runs, and then maybe he goes for runs at the end. And you need somebody with that flamboyancy. Come and start strike hitting after 5-6 balls. We don't have anybody else except Sky in the team. And also bowlers, Tanveer, I know I have faced your bowling, and you as a bowler, when you know the batsman's a batsman, you would know what is my strength and what is my weakness, and you will bowl accordingly. With Sky, he's a 360-degree player. When a
Yeah,
bowler comes into play,
Exactly.
he doesn't know where to put the ball. You put him on
yeah,
the leg side, he will scoop you. You put in the off, he'll put a six on the off, and he can play
yeah,
straight drives as well.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
is
Because
that is the
yeah.
factor. Yeah,
Exactly. Because when Richards used to come to bat, the bowlers used to get under pressure. But now the bowlers are getting so much under pressure when he's coming into the bat. It's the same concept
that's
right
right.
now. The same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. We don't know what the think tank is. I've been frustrated with Indian think tanks so many times. you think about something and you look at a team, they are actually feeling, frustrated. It almost seems like, for example, in some of the past matches, Ashwin should have played in some test matches. He was not picked, and you would be
Yes,
scratching your head
agree.
why he was not
Yep.
picked. And then,
Yeah.
but the captain
Yes,
and
agree.
I hope they don't make these kind of mistakes. Uh, you know, one thing I would
I
like to
hope
just
so.
say that, right? One thing I would like to say, initially when the team was announced, you had Ajay Jadeja and Akshar Patel. Both are similar kind of bowlers, left-handers,
Ravindra Shah.
spinning style same. I was wondering
Yes.
what were the selectors thinking?
They're
Thought process.
Why
thinking.
do you
Yep.
need two similar exact bowlers? Why was not Ashwin picked? I was
Yep.
really
Exactly.
hoping that, because world, if you look at the international players, when Ashwin comes to bowl, they don't play the ball, they play the bowler, because he
Yep.
comes in with that reputation. He's got 716 wickets. Australians are afraid to face Ashwin. They have told it so many times. So I'm so happy now. I'm not happy for Axar Patel.
It's
Poor guy, he missed out. But it all turned out good. That selectors made the right
yeah,
choice by bringing in
exactly.
Ashwin.
You put it very well, Srini, because now you have three spinners playing in a match, and all three spinners are the different kind of bowlers. The
Yeah.
problem is, if you see Pakistani squad, I don't want to go in detail, but we have the two specialists like spinner in the squad, and it's very difficult to play both in the game, in the playing level. You
Oh,
see?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you can drop Shadab.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. Where do you see them? Definitely top
Yeah.
four, right?
See,
Oh
that
yeah.
is the everybody. If you ask anybody, all experts, they say India has to be in the top four. When I say top four, see, when you ask an Indian, it is more of an aspiration. They want to see the team in top four. Sometimes emotions come and kick in. But it looks like on paper, India. Once the Bumrah is back in the bowling attack, Indian bowling attack looks different now. When Bumrah was not there, Indian bowling attacks was toothless. If I have to put it very bluntly, everybody can come and score big runs. Now with Bumrah in the mix and Siraj, with the way he's bowling and the power play wickets he's giving to Indian team is just mind blowing. And Tanvir, you made a point. Mohammad Shami is so bowling so beautifully. You know, he might have to sit out certain games. Again, it is
Yeah.
courses for the horses for
Horses
the
for courses.
courses. If there is
Yeah.
a pace attack, the pitch is going to be conducive for pace attack. I would drop a spinner and bring in Mohammad Shami. Definitely, I think he's bowling so beautifully. So three
He
pacers,
is.
and we have Hardik and two spinners.
Hmm.
Okay. So both me and Nader also think that they would get to top four for sure. I have a feeling that India could be the finalist as well. But
That's what my feeling is, that India will play the final. That's my feeling.
Everybody wants
We,
India Pakistan final. That's again an aspiration, right?
if
the
that final,
aspiration is different.
then Pakistan has to be in top four too, which I don't know, man.
No, you never know. Pakistan,
Yeah.
I've known them. They
Yeah.
have been always the team where unpredictable. People might write
Yes.
them off, and I've seen it
Yeah.
so many times. You can never write off a team like Pakistan. So that's what I
Yeah,
have.
we said that in our show as well when we were doing the Pakistan team analysis that Pakistan performs best when you write them off. When
Right them
they
up.
enter a tournament as favorites, they screw up for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's in a
Exactly.
way, it's a good thing that we have zero expectations from Pakistan. Honestly, obviously,
Yes.
दिल नवाना चाहता है कि पाकिस्तान जीते for sure.
Yeah.
लेकिन
Yeah.
when we think with our head, chances are that Pakistan may not make it to top four, but obviously we all want to.
In a way, it's
For
good,
India,
maybe, right? They're not under pressure like India.
yeah,
Expectations are so high. Like Australia,
exactly.
England, and India. Everybody is saying these three names. And when the fourth slot, they're keeping it open between New Zealand, South Africa, and Pakistan. I
Pakistan.
mean, they're writing off Sri Lanka. I don't know why, but you never know. You
Yeah,
never know
then
in
we got
World
a big
Cup.
surprise.
Sri
Then we
Lanka
got a
is
big
missing
surprise.
a few. They're
Players,
missing
right?
some important players also, right?
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
their
why.
main
But you can
main
never
main
write
all
them
rounder
off.
is missing. You can never. New Zealand
yeah,
is always surprised. New Zealand
And
so consistent in these tournaments. The New Zealand team is so consistent in this kind in
yeah.
these
New
and
Zealand
tournaments.
has been known for that.
India's real test will start in the playoff stage.
Yeah.
You have to see how they perform in the semi-final and then the final.
That's right.
because
Yeah.
like we discussed, that's where they have been failing
Yep.
to perform in the past. They come through the tournament 2019 also, like you said, yeah, you already said it, that they were favorites and they were
Yeah.
performing so well. Rohit hit 4 centuries, but come semi-final they lost to New Zealand.
So Tanvir and Nadir, I think India has, if you look at it, it's not like the team is absolutely solid. There are weakness. If I look at the Indian team compared to certain teams like Australia and other England, the batting depth of India is weak compared to other teams because Indian tail is long. Yeah,
Yes, because yeah, exactly. Your bowlers don't bat and your batters don't bowl, right? Something like that.
Exactly. So that is an area of concern to me. If the top five consistently score, India will not have any problem. But you never know. In certain games, if the top order wobble and there is too much pressure on number 7, 8, 9, and that's it, right? After
Hmm?
Ajay Jadeja, Ashwin is
Ravinder,
playing, then it's good. If
Ravinder,
Ashwin is
yeah.
not playing, then your tail is really long. So that is
Yeah,
an area of concern to India compared to England, Australia. I'm not sure Pakistan. How is Pakistan's tail? Are they? Is that deep or do they bat long?
I I think Pakistan was Shaheen Shah Afridi is at number
Shafridi's
9 or 10.
number 9. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
okay. I
we
mean,
have
like
only
Haris
yeah,
Rauf is at 11, so we are okay. But yeah,
we
Yeah.
are okay there.
So all you
So
need is
everybody can bat a little bit,
yeah,
that's
we
good.
can
hit
bat.
That is
sixes.
good. Yeah.
Yeah,
If you have 10 balls, and if somebody can give you 25 runs in that 10 balls, that is a difference between a game becoming a winning
Bec-
total and
bec-
a par
Because
total.
because our tail enders they get a lot of opportunity to bat. Yeah, your tail enders don't get opportunity to bat.
Well, it's yeah. If you put it that way, yeah. It's
Another
it.
compliment to the Indian team, man. Another compliment to the Indian team.
I know but sometimes the thing is when you're pushed against the wall, that
Yes,
is when the
yes,
true character of a team comes in. That is what India has
absolutely.
been failing in the knockoff stages when suddenly something unexpected happens. There is
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
to stand up.
yeah, yeah. 2019. I mean, Dhoni was there. He just got run out by the
Yeah, yeah,
absolutely throw from Guptill. Okay,
yeah.
that's good.
okay. Should we wrap up the show here? Okay, so we'll wrap up the show here. Sydney, thank you very much for joining us. I hope that during the World Cup we'll have more opportunities to talk to you.
Yes,
We'll definitely
absolutely.
would love to do shows with you. This was a very good experience for us. नाजरीन आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे शो देखने का। अगर हमारा शो आपको पसंद आया हो तो प्लीज हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, हमारे शो को ज्यादा से ज्यादा लाइक और शेयर कीजिए। अगले शो के साथ जल्द दोबारा हाजिर होंगे, तब तक के लिए इजाजत दीजिए। अपना ख्याल रखिएगा। अल्लाह हाफिज।
Yeah, Tanvir, thank you very much for inviting me. It was a pleasure talking to both of you. Maybe we should do, if India and Pakistan play, maybe we should do a pre-game show.
Oh,
India and
maybe
Pakistan.
we can
We should
we
do.
should
We
do
should do.
that.
If we don't do pre, absolutely, we have to do our post game. Definitely, we
Post.
should do post game.
One of us will
We'll
be
Maybe
talk
sad, one
about
of
it.
us will be happy.
no, no, no. Two of us will be happy or sad.